Hey, you guys. But first thing, in terms of the homework or the assignment, I just want to go over these questions. What is the learning target this week? It's found right in the slides. So if I pull up the notes, which you can get right here, bam, open up the notes. I think the second slide has the learning target. Let's just go in and make sure. Yeah. So students can describe what an environmental worldview model is. That's the learning target. So that's going to be your answer for question 1. What's the definition of environmental worldview? Well, that is going to be found on the next slide, slide 3. Environmental worldview: how people think the world works and what they believe their role in the world should be. All right, it's in yellow. And then there we go. So question 3: what's the definition of environmental ethics? That one's in green. You go in here. Environmental ethics is what one believes about what is right or what is wrong and how humans interact with, or humans, like, how we behave towards the environment. That includes the plants and the animals, and even the abiotic things too, like the rocks, right? So how our actions, like what is right and what is wrong about our actions towards the earth. Okay, cool. So that is it for the first part of, this is like the first half of the assignment. That's it. It's pretty, well, there's one more question, but it's pretty simple so far. Okay. So what I want to do, the last bit of this video, is just go over this one more time, because I think some of you guys are a little bit confused, and I just want to make sure, again, everybody's on the same page here. So let's see. Okay, so if I sorry. All right, so here we go. So it says people disagree on how serious different environmental problems are and what we should do about them, right? So the idea here with this environmental worldview stuff is everybody sees and views the environment differently, right? A person who works and gets all of their money, like, and they earn their income, or they make their livelihood is a coal mine, right? If that person, all they've ever done is work for a coal company, they are not going to have the same environmental worldviews as me, because that coal company has given them food, has given them insurance, has taken care of them their whole life, right? They're not going to see it as a bad thing. But I look at the coal companies and I'm like, oh man, look at how much pollution these massive companies are causing, and for what cause, right? So everybody's view about the environment and specific things like in the environment are going to be different. My views are not going to be the same as yours, and I don't want my views to be the same as yours. As your teacher, like, I hope that I can teach you things, but I want you to choose. Like, you should decide your own views. And that's kind of what we're going to do this quarter a little bit with this project. So when I say environmental worldview model, or you know what, not even, if I just say environmental worldview, all that means is people seeing the environment differently, right? So, like, I think I used this example before. One person can be like hanging out at a bus stop, seeing a bunch of trash, and they really could they don't care. It's part of the environment. And another person can be really, really bothered by it, and it can get them really upset and angry, right? Different environmental worldviews. That's all that means. So if you go back to the question 4 here. So question 4, it says, I gave you one example of two people with opposite environmental worldview in the slides. The example that I'm talking about here is the litter, right? So I said, oh, one person sees trash and they get upset, and they want to like fix it. They want to clean it. And one person sees trash and they're like, I could care less. I'm just gonna put more trash, right? So that's the example I'm talking about right here. Okay. So it says, can you come up with your own example of an environmental issue that's different from littering? Tell me. So I'm not gonna even read this because I think it confused you guys. What I'm asking here is to tell me one issue that has to do with the environment where people would butt heads, right? Where like their views would be totally different. Okay, that's all I want you to do for question 4. Tell me what the environmental issue is, and then tell me the two sides. So one person sees it this way, and the other person sees it this way. All right, I'm gonna have another video up in like I said by tomorrow that goes over the rest of the assignment. I hope that this helped, and I miss all of you, and I will hopefully see you soon. Peace.